Hello everybody and welcome back to Boku no Hero Academia live reaction review. Today we are going to be reviewing 32 to 35. This time I promise you. It's just, 31 I just had to because, Todoroki, learning about him, the exposition, the way, I just wanted that fresh in my mind because in essence I would have probably talked about that only. And just, give a few snippets here and there. Granted, that is the way things go with the accumulated reviews. But, yeah, for something like that, I needed it fresh in my mind. So, let us begin! Oh, Momo, Mina, Teshu, and Urakara fighting in cheerleader outfits. This is going to be glorious! So it's a tournament, huh? We'll be standing up. What do you mean, huh? You weren't expecting a tournament? Everyone was expecting it. Well, I don't know if everyone in there was, but I'm sure everyone at the time when this was being released was expecting the tournament. I mean, I was expecting one to begin with. I was like, oh, tournament. Oh, wait, it's a game. Might as well have, like a little duel. We'll be standing on the same stage we see on TV every year. Oh, really? Oh, was there a tournament last year too? I forget. What? The system changes a bit each year, but typically there'll be similar one-on-one competitions. Last year was more of a sports Chanabara style event, I believe. What the hell's a Chanabara? Why aren't you going? Oh, that is why. Oh, there's 18 plus girl. Here's where the real fighting begins. Alright, now I'll determine who's fighting whom through this lottery. Once the matchups are decided, we'll do a fun bit of recreation and we'll commence. Whether or not the 16 who will be competing want to join in on the recreation activities is up to you. Oh, wait, so they're not fighting? What? Hold on. A bit of fun, recreation, and then we'll go. Okay. Since I'm sure many of you will be wanting to take a breather or preserve your strength. So, starting from the team that placed first, let's determine the order. Excuse me, sorry, do that. Oh, is it? Wait, what? I'm sitting this one out. Who was that? Ojiro, why? This is the place to show off to the pros. Truth is, I don't remember anything that happened during the human cavalry battle up until the very last second. Probably due to that damn kid's quirk. What? Him? Oh yeah, he was totally in that kid's team, now that I remember. I mean, they just came out of nowhere. They weren't even... Well, literally, they were there, but we didn't even see them. It's like they were ghosts. Oh. I know. I know it's my big chance, and I know it's stupid to throw it away, Ojiro. But this is the place everyone earned by clashing at their full power. I wouldn't feel right standing among you without even understanding how I got here. Just can't do it. Don't worry about it, man. As long as you get the results at this stage, it's fine. Yeah, it's not as though I put the most stellar performance either. You don't understand. This is my pride we're talking about here. I can't stand the thought of it. Also, why you all still in cheerleader outfits? Oh, bless him. What the hell's that? I don't remember what happened either. I want to abstain too. No matter how strong he may actually be, for a person who didn't do anything to rise up would defeat the point of the sports festival. Wait. Wouldn't this be on recording, huh? This is being filmed. Surely they would have seen them. Man, you guys are super manly. Well, this is highly unusual. It all hangs on their referee's judgment. What will Midnight decide? How callow. I'll have you know that greenhorns like you get all my love. What? I hereby recognize Shota and Ojiro pulling out. Okay. What on such a flimsy basis? I don't think I won't participate. Understand? Don't think I won't participate. Understand? So, the team that placed 5th, Team Kendo, would go on up. Alright. If any team should be advancing, it shouldn't be us who could barely move, but rather them, right? Right, girls? A team that fought to the bitter end and kept their high place all throughout. Team Tetsu Tetsu deserves to advance, don't you think? And this ain't a favour, so don't expect to be paid back, got it? This is just how it ought to be. You guys, ah. So now it's settled. With Tetsu Tetsu and Shiozaki entering, we now have 16 once again, and the matchups are follow. Bakugo, Kara, Kashigawa, Tetsu Tetsu, Momo, Tokiyama, Aoyama, Ashio, Hatsume, Ida, Kanemawa, Shizuoka, Sero, Todoroki, Shinsou, and Midori. What? Oh yeah, damn it. Wait, who are you versing? You're versing Shinsou. Bakugo's versing Uekawa. Oh shit! Who's Tokiyama versing? Momo. Kishima is versing Tetsu Tetsu. I think that's the guy with the iron. Ida's versing. Oh god, the Creation Girl. Who's Todoroki versing? Sero. Oh god. That isn't much of a matchup at all. Todoroki's won. I'll face Todoroki in round 2. But before that, Shinsou. Wasn't he that? Oh, it's him. It's correct. It's you, correct? Midori Izuku. It's this guy. I love it how Midori is just like, oh, so I've been fighting Todoroki in round 2. He had no faith that Sero was going to win. Hey, Midori, don't answer whatever he says. We'll face off faster than I anticipated. Give me everything you've got, Midori. I'll defeat you myself. Urakara! Eek! Are you Ida? Oh, I'm certainly am Ida. Score! I'm happy since, actually. Okay, so now let's put the tournament on hold for a moment and enjoy some fine recreation. But even though he said that, oh my god. Tokyo, oh, I like him. His powers are good and interesting. My netta looks petrified. I roast park fat. Is that what it says? There were those for whom there was to be no strain relief. Ah. Okara, Tetsumino, and Invisible Girl going all at it. Momo's just like, oh god, and the earphone girl is just like, shit, I'm not participating. I'm surprised to see that Momo's embarrassed though. It's hilarious. Along with those who try to take some of the strain off. And with each of us tugged forward by our hearts, the time came in what seemed like a split second. Oh, it's him, that rock boy. Here we are, almost done. Thank you, Cementos. Hey, are you guys? Yeah. Hey guys, are you ready? We've got a bunch in store for you. Wow. Looks like a bloody Monopoly table. No, I see it now. There we are. It's here that you will brawl. And the only person you can rely on is yourself. You don't have to be a hero to have to face such trials in life. You get it, right? You will test your body, your skills, your very soul, your wisdom and intuition. Everybody mobilize and get your butts out here. All Might, hey! You're a bit late on the uptake, but you finally gotten a hold of one for all. All Might, no, I'm still shaky on it. I applied the image of when I hit the villain into the microwave image, which is what popped into my head, but if I lose my concentration, my bones feel dangerously close to breaking. Plus, as I'm sure you saw earlier, even though I'm able to keep my body going okay afterwards, I'm still having trouble keeping the power output down to the proper level. Before we talked about how you were stuck at either 0 or 100. What your body is capable of outputting right now using that method is a 5. Oh, Jesus. If you put it like that, you make it sound like I'm blessed by fate, helped by everyone. Say it with me. Oh, Prince of Nonsense. Whatever, I'll do my best. How will you ever be the hero you want to be without some game face? Did he just bitch slap him? Oh, he transformed. Now listen here, boy. It's during times of duress and unease that you must especially smile and spring with hope. You reached this point, didn't you? So it doesn't matter if it's just a bluff. Puff out your chest anyway. And don't forget, I'm expecting great things out of you. Match. Okay. What is his well, yeah. How does speaking to him acknowledge memory erasing, though? What's with that face? You did well up to now, didn't you? Department of Heroics Midori Izuki versus... Sorry, you haven't done anything really noticeable or eye-catching yet. Department of General Education Shinsou Shoshi. The rules are simple. This is a scuffle won by either ringing out your opponent, rendering him or her unable to move, or getting him or her to say, give up. I give, whatever. Feel free to wound. We have our recovery girl waiting in the wings. I hope you've left your sense of morals and decency at the door. Cementos. Well, obviously you're not allowed to endanger each other's lives. That'd be shitty. So that's an instant out. Oopsie daisy, should anything shitty happen, I will put an end to it. It's only when capturing a villain that a hero must never stay his or her hand. I give, huh? You get it, don't you, Midori Izuku, whatever. This is a battle to test your heart. If you have a strong vision for your future, then you can't fret over how you realize it. Now let's start the battle! That dumb chimp made mention of his pride, but... Ready? Don't you agree he's a retard for flushing away his chances? Idiot. What did you say? Damn it, you spoke to him! What happened? And so I win. No, Meteor, I told you, I warned you! Oh, shit! Hey now, what's the matter? This match has started. Why aren't you getting more fired up for this? As soon as the match opened, Meteor came to a full stop. What? Mind manipulation? But damn, those eyes. That's the only thing I can think of. Memory manipulation and mind manipulation. Come on! Oh my, what a colour. Meteor isn't moving an inch. He's just standing there, gaping like a moron. Could it be Shinsou's quirk at play? Deku, eh? Even though he hasn't made any impression at all up until now, could it be he's that scary? That's why I've been saying that entrance exam is illogical. Huh? Huh? What? Here, looking at their data, it's easy to see. As it had come to one-on-one battles, I pulled their files. Shinsou failed the Heroics Practical Skills exam, but since he applied for the General Department, he'd probably expected as much. So despite the fact that his quirk is a force to be reckoned with... Hold on. He couldn't earn any points in the entrance exam due to its particular rules. Damn, it must be nice to be so blessed, Midori Izuki. Oh, poor kid. Now, about face and amble out of bounds. Oh, mind manipulation. Brainwash! He can make anyone who answers him do his bidding. Of course, whether or not his quirk activates when someone answers him depends on whether he's constantly willing it. Right. If we look at the results of the physical fitness test, Meteor is one of the weakest students within the Heroics Department, but even without using his quirk, he's leagues above Shinsou. Thus, if this had been a straight battle, Meteor would win. All he needed was a strategy against Brainwash. In any event, this match will be decided quickly. No, Meteor, my boy! You can't! Don't come this way! Don't do it. Come on, break free! How can he break free? My body, it's moving on its own, and my head feels all fuzzy. This is bad. No, stop, damn it. Oh, so he's aware in his mind. Okay, that's interesting. And Ojo even went out of his way to warn me. Shit. You bitch, you foot, you... Oh! A mind control quirk, isn't that, like, way overpowered? Yeah, but that's just because I had no idea and waltzed right into it. My memory of what happened cuts off abruptly the moment I answered him. So that's probably what the gimmick behind his power is. So even just a thoughtless snip in response, and that's it, you lose. Actually, it doesn't seem to be as he doesn't see. Actually, it doesn't seem to be invisible as at all. Remember how I said I couldn't remember anything until the last second of the cavalry battle? When Shinsou swiped the headband off Team Tetsu Tetsu, their horse bumped up against me. That's when I came to, and where my memories began again. So the spell is broken by a strong bump, in all likelihood, though I don't know how strong a knock it'd take. Also, since you'll be facing him one-on-one, you obviously can't expect any outside help. True. And that's all the info you can get out of me, really. Thanks so much, dude. It's a huge help. What I'm about to say is kind of selfish, but give him for me. Get him for me, too. Okay, go on. Oh, no, Meteora! It can't end this pathetically quickly. So many people place their trust in me for it to end in a place like this. Maybe seeing All Might will actually affect him. Oh my god, what the hell is that? Why are there monsters? What on earth is this? Indeed. Not that you'll understand. It moved. Oh, well, One for All is taking over. And even with a quirk like mine, I've still got dreams. Now bow out to me. Oh, right. Oh, good on you, Meteora. But what the? Meteora, he came to a halt. So, seeing what was in his mind made him came to? His fingers, oh, they're broken. So he broke the spell by sheer force. Holy crap. How? You shouldn't have been able to move. What did you? My fingers. It moved, but it wasn't me who did it. Who were all those people? They floated up out of nowhere, and my head cleared up in an instant. One for all, that which, like the sacred torch, is passed down through the ages. Those people, could it be? Oh, the lingering presence of those who wove this power. Hold on. I need to go back. Ah! I see now. Right. So those were the monsters there. Yeah, I see them now. That's actually quite interesting, but it does make sense with a legacy power. Okay, I saw them. I didn't see the eyes on the top of his head when it was happening. Did they save me just now? I didn't even know that was possible. Wait. I can save the thing for later. What I should think about now is, he's lost. Surely he's lost now. He won't answer me now. Not now that he knows. Though he should have known ever since that monkey warned him. I have no choice but to get him to open his trap again. Say something, why don't you? So you literally got that much power in your little fingers. Count me jealous. Trust me, I was plenty jealous of quirks myself not too long ago. There was no gateway to success here for me. Not with this quirk. Not that someone as blessed as you would ever understand. I do understand, but you're right. I truly am blessed. No, people like you who were born with the perfect quirks would never understand. I've truly been blessed by others. This sounds like a death! But that's exactly the reason why I spit something out. God damn it. Oh god, those eyes. Trying to push me out. Don't be retarded. You get out. Oh god. Oh. Shit, Nell. I can't lose here. Shinsou's out. Meteora, you advanced to round 2. Okay. Well, let's continue. That's actually quite interesting. I'm sure some people may call bullshit on that, but I mean, it does make logical sense. I mean, we've known All Might is able to pass down, because he said he needed to look for a legacy. So it stands to, I don't know if I don't remember if it was said that All Might received it from someone, but if, All Might is able to pass on his quirk, then it only stands to reason that he himself received the quirk the same way. But if that's the case, wouldn't... Does... Oh, no. Maybe... No, I'll talk about it later. Okay, so let's continue. Oh, Shinsou, you can brainwash. Whoa, never heard of that. I'm jealous. You could have a field day doing crazy bad stuff with a quirk like that. Sets me a bit uneasy. Don't go mind controlling us now, you hear? That's what they always say. The first thing that comes to everyone's mind is its use for evil. And they always basically initiate that it's a quirk fit for a villain. But I'm used to it now. It's so inevitable, society being the way it is. But Midori, you advance to the next round. So Bakugo, that's the same overhead throw he used on you, isn't it? Shut it, drooly. That little bastard. There's no way in hell he didn't aim for that. He was roping him in. The pinpoint power output from the apprehension test and the toss from the battle trial. Instead of relying solely on his past experiences, he took control of the situation and turned it into something that made the best of his abilities. Yeah, bit of a no-frills battle to start the tournament off, but clap your hands and give these two a round of applause. You fought well, boys. Not that someone as blessed as you would ever understand. No, people with a gateway to success would never understand. Why heroics, Shinsou? I can't help what I long to be, can I? Oh, he's going to be a villain. Before I inherited One for All, I felt exactly the same way. But now no matter what I say, it's... You were so cool, Shinsou. Nice job. We were on the edge of our seats, dude, for real. You're like our star of hope for all us Gen Ed kids. You gave the kid who placed in the top 3 form the obstacle race a real run for his money. Yeah, you did, buddy. That quirk would be incredibly helpful against villains. I definitely want it. Man, Yui Mutsa been idiots to relegate him to their general department. Well, they don't kid about their selectiveness for the heroic exam, so there's bound to be kids who fall through the cracks. Can't be helped. That difference in battle experience, to be knocked out by something like that, what a waste. Can you hear them saying, Shinsou? You're amazing. I forget the feeling's going to change though. Even with these results, I can still come under review to be placed into heroics. And remember this, even if it's not now, I'm going to qualify for heroics, enter your department, and show you all up as a fantastic fucking hero. Right. He got me. What's he doing? The match is already over. Oh, right. Most people would be a bit more apprehensive when talking to me. If you keep this up, it'd be too easy for me to pull the rug out from under you, wouldn't it? So at the very least, don't lose too pitifully out there, Shinsou. Right. Ida. Fuck. Deku, Izuki, Midoriya, fucking hell. There was no way I could put on a smile. Well, that fight must have been painful for you, given Shinsou's cries of plight. And yet I couldn't just buckle and let him win, so this is what it means to aim for the top right. And with that, you're set. She just whacked him. You quit putting all that weird pressure on him, the poor soul. It's only because it's absolutely necessary. Ow. Yeah, All Might. I must have hallucinated something earlier. Huh? There were 8 figures, maybe 9. I'm not exactly sure how many, but when I got that fuzzy feeling in my head from brainwash, they appeared as though riding on that illusion. And then my fingers managed to move somehow all of a sudden. One among them had your hairstyle. Could it have been the will of the power who wove this power before me? What? What the? Sounds scary, eh? Thought you'd know about it. Actually, yes, in my younger days I did see something like that. It might even serve as a good way to tell you've gotten a grip of One for All, a milestone of sorts. I think they're just the imprints of those who used One for All. It's not the sort of thing where they'd have a will with which they could interfere with on your behalf. Oh, right, okay. Well, technically they kind of did. In other words, it's not the illusion you saw that broke the brainwashing. Rather, it was your unwilling of the willpower. Rather, it was your unwilling of willpower that caused that vision to appear and broke the spell. Oh, even if just for a split second, even if just your fingertips. Isn't it easier to conclude you simply overcame it on your own? Honestly, I can't say I'm totally satisfied with that explanation, but don't dwell on it. Or do you just want to sit there and waste your chance to observe your next opponent? Thank you so much, both of you. It was nothing. He said you were there too. That's a good thing. Oh, that doesn't look like a good thing. Out of my way. Oh, Daddy. Your behavior has been nothing but disgraceful, Shota. Beg pardon, prick? If you had used the power at your left side, you could have crushed both the obstacle race and the cavalry battle easily. Your resistance is childish and tiresome, so stop fucking around and see to your duty and to surpass All Might. Oh, come on, Todoroki. Has it penetrated yet? You're different from your older brothers. Brothers? What? There's more! You are my great masterpiece. Oh my god! Is that all that will ever spew out of your goddamn mouth? I'll earn my victories using only Mum's powers. Well, she's just as bad as him, but okay. And I will never ever use your power in any battle. Even if that works for you now in high school, you'll reach the limit soon enough. Oh, shit. I think Meteora's going to force the fire out of him, though. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Sorry to keep you waiting, folks. Up next is these two. Sarah's got no chance. He's turned in an excellent performance to make it this far, and yet, what's with that plain Jane expression? Does it ever come off? Sero Hunter of the Heroics Department, oh jeez, versus you who stand at the top of the top, he who is too damn strong. For the self-same department of Heroics, Todoroki Shota. I don't know if I've got a shot here, but... Oh. I definitely ain't rolling over either. A lightning quick surprise assault aiming for a ring out, almost without a doubt, the best choice he could have ever made. Yeah, true. Earnestly give it your all, Sarah. Oh god, sorry. That fucking... Oh my lord! Mike's just like, I gotta do it. Face, Eraserhead's it's just like, I don't know how to deal with this. Ida, Meteora, oh god, that ice came over to them. That nearly killed them. Oh my god. A little much, don't you think? So, can you move? No, I can't move. Ow. So, Hanata is unable to move. Don't mind, kid. You did good. Oh, at least a bit. It's alright. I'm sorry I overdid it. Don't mind. I was just a bit pissed. Almost the course of don't minds that naturally sprang up. The image of him melting with his left hand, what he himself had frozen, just seemed to me somehow insanely sad. And so Todoroki showed advantage to the next round. Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, I wasn't expecting Sero to win, but yeah, that was a bit over the top. Oh god, derp. Now comes the third matchup. Kanimari from Class A versus Shisoka from Class B. And it's over in a flash. Suddenly stupid. Herp, derp. I'll say it again, folks. It's done finished. Not even a contest. That girl has got it going on, huh? Gotta admire that shroud of vegetation. I admit I've been wanting to see something similar. Now back to work, you. And so Shizuka advances to the second round. Oh, I'm so glad the second chance I was given didn't go to waste. Oh god. Well, how did he go into herp dirt mode? Shizuka Iba quirk vines. The vines at her head are extendable. She can even cut some away. And all she needs to grow them back is to bask in some water and sunlight. So balding's not a concern. Oh god, Urakawa versus bloody Boku goes next. So she doesn't control nature, it's just, like her vines. Okay then. That ability of hers to trim it away proved a big obstacle since he got wrapped and bound in that defensive wall of hers that basically sealed Kaminari's quirk. She had the advantage, but if he had played his cards right, he could have righted himself. But instead, he panicked and fired off his juice. Huh? Oh god. Kaminari's quirk should, by all rights, be quite powerful. However, Shizuka's placed fourth in the entrance exam. Might her vines be the same as those of Kamui of the woods? As expected, her strength lies in binding and restraint, and it's not often you see that binding unravelled. It's simply not possible to edge in any attacks while dodging her innumerable vines. So in the end, your only resources is to tear them off through pure force. But no, of course, how simple. Naturally, it's for that very reason she aims to bind you to begin with. I see. Meteora, my boy! It only just ended and you're already forming counter-strategies based on how you see it playing out? No, it's just what I do. It's always been a bit of a thing for me. And seeing as this is my chance to observe the amazing quirks of everyone's outside our class. Oh, speaking of which, I actually compiled tons of notes on everyone in Class A too. That'll include your zero gravity too, Urakawa. You've been incredible since we first met, but now during the sports festival, you've been giving off even more of a, serious business vibe. She looks a bit timid. Alright, here comes the next matchups. Sprint to the top, rather. Oh, Ida versus, Hatsuma. Oh god. I actually don't know. But logically speaking, Ida may win. I may be surprised. He's come across like a centre fielder. It's Ida Tenya of the Department of Heroic versus she who is fully ducked in support gear. Hatsume Mai of the Department of Support. What sort of matchup will we be laying witness to? And what is it that is at a fully array of sports items on you two, Ida? What? As a general rule, heroic kids are prohibited to use any, though. You need to apply for permission beforehand in cases where it might have been an obstacle. I'm afraid I forgot. Since Ayama has his belt equipped, I thought it was okay. Yes, since he applied. I apologize profusely, however. My heart was moved by that girl's superb sportsmanship. In spite of the fact she's from the support department, she told me We're all on equal footing now that we've come this far, so I want to equalize the fight. And so she granted me all of these items. Thereby, she showed me her mettle, her grit. I thought it would be small of me not to wield her works in this battle. Adorable! God, you're so inexperienced! Is it really okay? Well, if they're both of the same mind on the matter, then it's not outside the realms of permissibility, I suppose. But wait, is Hatsuma really the... Oh god, look at her face! Oh, she laid a trap! Oh, I love her! Oh, oh god. But wait, is Hatsuma really the kind of person to say something like that? Is she by any chance actually for a start? The acceleration, it's fantastic, isn't it, Ida? Huh? Mike? What? I trust your legs feel lighter to the left than normal. This is a display! Well, I'll tell you why. It's because those leg parts are designed to follow in line with the motions of their lucky wielder. Yeah, this is a display. She's looking for buyers. But, of course, evading is still easy as Pydat is, as long as you've got the hydraulic attachment bar. Oh, she dodged that like a champ. Now, where were the seats with the support company XS? Hatsumi Micro Zoom. Oh, yeah, they're into it. If she really focuses, she can even see things 5 kms of off clear as day. What's the meaning of this? Now, feel how beautifully you could shift directions, Ida. It's only possible through that lovely auto balancer. What even is this? She's got a strong will, alright, to sell her products. And so the game of cat and mouse counted on for 10 straight minutes. Hatsume all the while using the opportunity to explain the features of her items. After which, phew, everyone was able to view my lineup so thoroughly. And now I have nothing to regret. Hatsumi out of bounds. Eden advances to the second round. You played me for a fool. Oh, that's beautiful. I like her. Sorry about that. Thanks for letting me use you. You're not earning any points from me, you. There's no doubt she saw how super earnest Ida is and fed him a nice sounding line so she could take him for a ride. She's not really that frank or honest. She's actually the type who'll do whatever it takes to accomplish her goals. I'm terrified of her. Oh no, she's terrified. She's worse than Bakugo, poor girl. I'll go to the waiting room for a sec. I'll be back. Oh, I'm so sorry, my girl. Oh, there's Flash Boy. Who the hell's he versing? Is that Mina? Oh, Ida. You must be tired, her, Ida. Oh, it's you. Oh, God. God, is that you? Your brow, it's so wrinkled. My brow. I'm just so nervous. It must have gone to my brow. Oh, yeah, your matchup is against that Bakugo fellow. Yeah, and I won't lie, I'm super scared. But even so, I wonder if Mina's gonna win. Wait, hold the phone, I didn't even know. Oh, she's not fighting in a cheerleading outfit. Feck! Ah, I'm not gonna get my Momo cheerleader fight. Ah, damn it. My net and my boy, we've missed out. I saw you when you said that, you know, and I... Hirokawa. Oh? Deku. But are you okay with not watching everyone's matches? Meteora, what was with that support girl? Oh, they ended rather quickly. Short fights, really. Right now it's Kishima versus that Class B kid. Oh? Ashido caused Ioma's belt to malfunction, and the moment he panicked, she snuck in one hit KO straight to his jaw. Oh, good. And Tokiyama won by striking first. Yes, my boy! And making sure Momo could never use any of the things she prepared. Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy about that. Man, in a one-on-one brawl, he's pretty close to the strongest there is. I like Momo, I'm not gonna lie. But Tokiyoma, my boy. In that case, then, soon the next match will also... Oh, it's Tetsu versus Kishima? But you know, mightn't even someone like Bakugoku easy on a female opponent? Nope, he won't! Everyone here is giving it their all to become number one and achieve their dreams, so it's inconceivable for Kachan of all people to stay his hand at all here. Well, I'm not saying he would let her win, that's illogical, but I think he would hold back just a smidge, you know, enough that she doesn't get, you know, hurt that much. But then again, I'll be unfair on her. You've saved me so many times, Urukawa, so I thought I'd help you out in my own way, if only a little. This is a strategy drafted against Kachan based on your quirk. Ah, it's super hasty, last minute stuff, but this is what I came up with. Oh. I wonder who's going to win between those two. I'm on about Tetsu and Kishima. I think that's Tetsu though. Oh, you must be pleased, Urukawa. Thank you, Deku. Oh, what face is she making? But, oh, really? Huh? You're amazing, Deku. You've already entered the spotlight so incredibly quickly. For the cavalry thing, I said I'd rather team up with friends, but if I'm being truly honest with myself, I realize I may have just been counting on you to pull through again. That's why when Ida said he was challenging you, I grew a little ashamed of myself. Urukawa. That's why. It's alright. Everyone's duking it out with their futures in mind. So really everybody's each other's rivals. It looks like that battle's gonna end in a tie! Let's meet up at the final match. Oh, holy behold, it was a tie! The matchup of nearly identical quirks, Tetsu versus Kishima, it was a full-on close quarters punch-up, but who was the victor? They're both down. It's a draw. In the case of a draw, after they both come to, the match will be decided by a simpler game. We'll have the arm wrestler for the right to advance. Okay. So in the end, their strength and toughness are practically equal, huh? Gotta admire how heated they looked. It'd definitely boost morale to have one or both of them as sidekicks. Oh god, there's so many things that I look forward to be animated, and I hope that this does turn into an anime. Next match is that match. The match that's bound to be the most upsetting. I feel like I might look away the entire time. Oh god. You can do it, Urukawa. It's a shame that they're not fighting in their cheerleading outfits. It's the last match of the first round. Oh my. The boy who's been somewhat famous since middle school, but that face ain't the face of a kid on the straight and narrow. Bakugo Katsuki of the Department of Heroics versus the kid I'll be rooting for, Urukawa Ochako of Heroics as well. Okay. Downright evil charisma versus a beautiful soul of a girl. Oh god. Oh, we're on number 35 as well. Oh, you tit. Might as well go to the review stage. Be right back. Okay then. We learned about Shinsou and his quirk in chapter. Well, you know, in the later chapters, but you get the idea. His quirk is brainwash, and to be perfectly honest, I'm not comparing characters, but this is to me, the best example off the top of my head. And to be perfectly honest, I remember this anime slash manga like I remember Kingdom Hearts. I mean, it's my creme de la creme. I mean, like, the first one holds, like, your first game or your first show, etc. It holds a lot of thing to it, so yeah. He reminded me a bit of Noitora. Not gonna lie, while Noitora was obviously set up to be a dick until the final moment, Shinsou wasn't set up to be that guy. He had this dark aura, like menacing. He was set up to essentially be perceived as a villain, and with his brainwashing power, that was like the icing on the cake. But I didn't really think he was a villain, though. Creepy ass kid, yeah, but I didn't think he was a villain, even with his brainwashing power. I mean, to me, I thought that, oh my god, this guy is cool. Now, to be perfectly honest, I don't know where this story will go. When it comes down to something like this, if there's a time skip, or maybe it'll go. It does sound like a cliche, but it does seem like a logical standpoint for something like this. Like, say something bad happens with Shinsou, and then this villain, like one of the villains, or maybe even the provocateur, comes up and says, "Oh, I want you to be my sidekick, use those powers, etc., etc." But the quirk does have his weakness. It only takes someone to talk to him to have him take control of their mind. And if they don't talk to him and they know his powers, like everyone does now, even the villains, because they were watching, and I'm sure the provocateur was as well. That's why I think that they'll approach him at some point, maybe in a time skip, or maybe along the lines of a new arc. I don't think like straight away. Maybe like later on. So yeah. To hit Shinsou, he seemed like the guy that didn't have a quirk, but at the end of the day, while his quirk isn't as robust or as flashy as the others, or as easy to use or beneficial like those in the Department of Heroics, he felt like he had no quirk because of his brainwashing power, and because of the brainwashing power, everyone thought him to be a villain, because their first thought was, oh, don't use that power on me here. And that's not really a nice thing to say to a kid, even if he is in your classmate. Even as a joke, you don't say something like that, because that will hurt their self-esteem. And even Eraserhead noted that the entrance exam is essentially not that. What's the word? It doesn't broaden the horizon. It's basically, in all in sense, in those who are in the Department of Heroics are those that can actually fight. That's a given. And when he lost his battle. Even the heroes that wanted him as a sidekick admired him, etc., etc., saying like, "Oh, it's a shame that he didn't get into Department of Heroics." And then that guy, well, that's how it goes. There are probably some people that have slipped through the cracks for the entrance, and that's a sad thing. And I didn't think Eraserhead would be sympathetic towards him, because he was sympathetic. Don't get me wrong, and I'm sure if he ended Yui, like if Yui was at the time of was there at the time of him becoming a hero, and it still had the same entrance thing, I doubt he would be able to get in if like robots or something, or quirkless beings, because he can take people's quirk. Granted. And I don't think he would have been able to do, to do his Eraserhead ability. And yeah, I'm just assuming, because sure he can fight now. Don't get me wrong. It's just that at the time maybe he couldn't, and So yeah. Yeah. Shinsou is an alright guy. He's the character that's set up to be misunderstood. Granted, it was quicker than I thought it was, but in all honesty, it was well paced. I mean, granted, he wasn't as a character that was misled as Noitora, but he was misled nonetheless. Now, all for one. Again, with that fight, people would probably think that, oh, that was a bullshit, etc., etc., but to me it made sense. To me, it made sense. If you don't, and it's just like a minor few, fair enough. But like, people are entitled to their opinions when it comes down to something like that. When it comes to fights, when I think, oh, I'm looking forward to see how breaks out, but not as quick, like a little bit of pacing. But this was done in a well-paced manner, in my opinion. I mean, and it's not like he could hold up against him in physical combat either. So his trump card was essentially brainwash. So, yeah. Everyone, that used All For One didn't actually save him, but it did give him a spark to, like, activate All For One. And see him, All Might within there. I didn't see him, but Meteora did. But, if that's the case, I think that All For One is still connected to, well, he still has it. And because of that, there's still a connection between both Meteora's All For One, and All Might's. And I think that if he's there, that's symbolizing that he's going to die sooner or later. Could be wrong, but, yeah. I don't really know how they would deal with death in this, but, if that's what I think. I think that because that he's finally seeing him, is that his body is on the verge of keeling over, So, yeah. The Ida versus Hatsume fight. You can't really call it a fight, but it was hilarious if nothing else. I really enjoyed it. It was fitting for a character. I'm a little bit disappointed that I didn't get to see, her quirks in action in a battle sense. But she is a support person, so I suppose it stands to reason. But surely she would have made some quirks, some inventions that would benefit her, like a marksman thing. I mean, I'm probably thinking too strongly on it, or like thinking something that's impossible. Like maybe she could, like make a sniper that can work towards her quirks abilities. Be like a type of assassin, or give herself, a few inventions that could actually help her fight, defenses and whatnot. Because she can, she can make support stuff, and surely fighting stuff is support for her, especially since, So yeah, I like that. That was a really funny moment. But Todoroki versus Sero. I mean, again, now you can't really call it a fight, but it was just him taking his anger out, and I was, oh, okay. But his dad is a dick. But to know that there was more children, and the fact that he is the youngest, it makes me wonder just what the hell happened, because this is remind me of a bit of, no, actually, compared to this is, well, it does seem like a dynasty in essence, but like the first one, oh, you're a failure. The second one, you're a failure. The third one, you're a failure. And then it got to Todoroki, you're perfection. Yeah, And I think that he probably has some gripe from his brothers as well as his mum. So, yeah. You never really know what happens behind closed doors, do you? And we still don't, but we can make a logical assumption. So yeah, Urakawa. I'm actually pleased that she chose to do that. In my opinion, I think she's an idiot, since it would have helped her along. I'm not saying she would have won, but I'm saying that she would have lasted a lot longer. Than probably what she will be capable to do. I'm not saying she doesn't have any logical sense of her own, like she can't put two and two together, or maybe I can use this to help me, But I think with Meteora's skills, it would have been beneficial for her to at least read a page or two. But in my opinion, what she did with the cavalry battle, it isn't a bad thing. I mean, she sees someone that can help her further her dream. So she's obviously going to take it. But because of what Ida did, I suppose her conscience got the better of her. Again, I admire her for turning Meteora down, but at the same time, I think it was kind of an idiotic move for her not to have a look at it. So yeah, um, Kishima versus Tetsu Tetsu. I mean, now as you know, like snippets of a fight, but that was actually quite fun to see. In all honesty, two people with the same quirk, and to end it in a tie, that was fitting. So we just need to wait and see who's got through. So yeah, and I like the fact that Tokiyoma got through to the second round. So yeah, all in all, we had good character development, um, nice information on quirk, yeah, all nice, well-paced fights in my opinion because they're fitting for the quirks themselves and personalities themselves. And yeah. I will see you for 36 to 38. So yeah. See you next time. Good day.